You have learned a lot of vocabulary. You have learned a lot of grammar rules, but you didn't learn how to speak English well, how to understand instantly, quickly, automatically. And good news is here that there are some secrets, there are some rules. By applying those rules and by applying those secrets, you can speak English well and you can understand English easily, quickly, and more efficiently. And the rule or the secret which I am going to share here is rule number 5, and to use listen and answer the story. When I say you can understand automatically and instantly, it means that when you are thinking in English, you are not thinking about the rules. There is no translation happening. You are not thinking or trying to remember the bunch of vocabulary. You don't get stuck in the web of translation. Rather, you are understanding instantly, easily, quickly, and you are responding to the answers, to the questions. But the question arises here is that how do we can train our brain to instantly understand and then to answer it in a better way and to speak English efficiently without translating. So you can use the method, the secret, the rule, and rule number 5 to use listen and answer the story. But before exactly explaining what it is exactly meaning, I would relate what happens in a normal regular English classes. That's why I say that don't join English classes, don't join online English classes, because in normal English schools, all English schools which you have attended in your life, the whole life, the middle schools, the high schools, the colleges, universities, what happens in all those regular English classes? Let me talk about first of all that environment so that you can have a difference and you can apply all these secrets, all these rules in your own life to speak English well and to understand easily, instantly, and quickly. So what happens in regular English classes? What happens in normal English schools? You sit on the chair, you just watch, you just see what the teacher is writing on the whiteboard, and then you take notes in your own register. You take notes of those rules, of those grammar rules or vocabulary. That's it. And then teacher would often say that, say hello, how are you? And you are repeating hello, how are you? Again teacher would say that, say I am fine, thank you. You would repeat I am fine, thank you. Again teacher would say, open the page number 20, open the page number 25 and solve this exercise as I am dictating you, as I am making you understand. You have to fill in the blanks, you have to solve the exercise of your grammar book in your English, and then you have to cram all the textbook, all the vocabulary, all the grammar rules and fill in the blanks. And here's the problem arises. Now, what is the problem? Problem with this method, problem with this traditional English method which is being taught in the non-native English schools is that when you are just listening and when you are just repeating the same phrases, same sentences as uttered by your teacher, the problem arises here. Your brain turns off. You are not thinking whether I am speaking right or wrong. You are not thinking what you are understanding. Are you understanding what you are saying? And sometimes you are completely pronouncing it in the wrong way. But you didn't care. But you didn't care. Why you don't care? Because your brain is turned off now. It is not thinking. It is just listening and repeating. So what is the usage of all that repeating? What is the usage of all those listening drills? And what is the usage of taking all those notes, solving all the grammar drills and exercises when you are not eligible, when you are not able to understand instantly and quickly? What is the meaning of those words? What is the meaning of those sentences? If you are not understanding, if you are not able to speak English well, then what is the usage? There is all wastage of time in the English classes. So I recommend that don't join English classes. Just follow these rules which I am dictating in all my videos, because here in this video I am dictating the rule number 5. Use, listen and answer the story. Now there is a difference between telling the story and asking the story. When we tell the story, what happens that we just narrate the story. We just tell the story to the students that, for example, once there was a dog, he stole a piece of meat from a butcher's shop, and then the story goes on. We are just narrating, we are just telling the story to the students. And in normal English classes, in normal English schools, in the old traditional English methodology, the all teachers, they are adopting the same technique of telling the story, of narrating the story to the students. Now there is the difference which I am telling you. There is a new method, there is a new secret, there is a new rule by which I am stressing this fact that don't join any English class. Because when you have to use listen and then answer the story, what is the key? This is the key to faster English. This is the key to faster natural English. To understand instantly, quickly, automatically, without any disturbance. You don't get stuck. You don't find for the words. This is the benefit of these rules. So what it is? When teacher asks the story, what I mean by this, ask the story, it means that teacher is not narrating the story, teacher is not telling the story, teacher is rather asking the story. For example, what it was there. What it was there. You are not sure what it is there. You might guess that a person, a man, a dog, a thing. You are instantly answering. Your brain is not turned off. You are attentively answering to the questions. You are listening to the questions. And then your teacher would reply that, no, it was a dog. Then again teacher would ask a question, what it wanted to eat, what did it want? Did it want to sleep? Did it want to eat something? Then you would say, it wanted to eat something. Now teacher would ask another question, who wanted to eat? Now you would ask that dog wanted to eat. In this way, there is a series of questions, and teacher might add some new information to your already known knowledge. And this is quite interesting way. And this is the most successful way. The research has shown that when you are involving your students by listening, by asking the questions, you are in fact training your brain. To what kind of training? You are training your brain to instantly understand what the teacher is saying. And after understanding, you are expected to answer it quickly. And in this way, your all abilities are polished. Your understanding abilities are polished. Your listening skills are polished. You are more attentive, and your spoken skills are well-mannered. Because research has shown that our brain is structured in a way that we are attracted towards the funny, crazy, interesting stories. We get bored by the boring textbooks, but we get interested in the interesting stories, funny, crazy stories. Second thing is that our brain remembers those strange things. For example, if a strange name comes before your mind, before you, your brain will retain it for longer time. So my methodology is that you have to ask the stories. You have to involve your students to get into that story and to understand it. And after questions after questions. You are just having drill. You are not dictating your student that open page number 21, open page number 25, and then solve the flaw exercise. Fill in the blanks are true or false, and what is the vocabulary. You are just not taking down the notes of your vocabulary. You are utilizing your brain. You are training your brain to understand what is happening. And this is the best formula, and this is the only formula to stop translation process. Because it's reality. If as a teacher we ask the difficult questions from our students, what happens? The student would ask time to think for a while. Student might translate, and student would pause, student would stop after time and again. And if you are asking as a teacher simple and easy questions, easy to understand questions, student will abruptly, automatically, instantly, easily, quickly will answer the questions. And now the graph of understanding is developing. Now the graph of speaking English language is developing. You are not just turning off your brain. No, you are training your brain. You are training your brain to understand and to speak English well. So this is the best way, and you have to apply all these rules. These are so simple, but these are so powerful rules that by applying these rules, you don't have to go, or you don't have to enter into any English class, because you have now the secret how to speak English well. You have your secret in your hand, how to understand English well, how to speak English well, how to think in English, how to get rid of all that old technology. So if you like the video, kindly share and subscribe it, because this is the most powerful rule which I have discussed in this video. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.